It declined.
Not my card.
Oh, it declined. You want to try another card?
No, I want to try this card. I know this card.
What kind of card is
This card don't go through.
What kind of card is it?
It's not EBT card. It's been going through.
I will try it again now. It's still declined.
People don't even know that their benefits are cut off. They don't have a clue. They don't know.
I know you lying.
You might want to call your card because it ain't working. It's declined.
I called this card before I got here. I just had money on me yesterday. What you mean? What something be wrong with your screen or something?
Come on around here. It ain't nothing wrong with it. You started again, though.
Now this is bullshit right here.
And how awkward is that, right? Not even just because of the shutdown, but how awkward is it when someone's trying to pay with their food stamps and the card's not working? And you're just kind of like, well, you got the cash? Guessing you probably don't, but you're either gonna have to pay some way or get out of line. But some people don't like to give up that easy.
The manager, somebody, you need to get somebody over here. You need to find somebody quick. I know damn well I got money on my card.
Come here, come tell her, because this card declined.
Somebody have to tell me something. Somebody have to tell me something.
Yes, ma'am, can I help you?
Somebody got to pay me something.
Swipe again for me. It declined. It's not working.
Oh, I got money on this card. I just checked.
Lady, it's not working. There's nothing on your EBT card. Your SNAP benefits have been declined, eliminated.
Go outside and talk to Jesus. Okay, you want to swipe it again then, man? I'm going to let you swipe until you get tired. Decline. Swipe again.
You know what? Don't even worry.
Okay, thank you.
And I just had money on my card the other day. That's not grocery.
Allowed. Who did I vote for? I don't think this is the flex she thought it was going to be. And the fact that she said, now I have to pay with my hard-earned money out of my own pocket is insane.
No sodas. You can't get coffee creamer. You can't even get ice cream. That's, that's wrong. What am I to do? That's wrong. Somebody needs to do something about this. I know it's affecting everybody. I eat healthy. I love my fruit. I love my sweets too.
This is crazy. Is this lady a paid actor? How do they find these people?
Why do I have to pay out of my hard-earned money? Because the rest of us do. The rest of us pay out of our hard-earned money. What is it? People looking for these free handouts like it's the taxpayer's responsibility to pay your way and take care of you and your kids. No. And this lady is, I eat healthy. I eat my fruit, but I love my sweets too. People, stay to the end. I got a surprise for y'all at the end. I'm going to share something at the end of this video that is going to open a lot of people's eyes to this SNAP benefit program.
This is a scam on all of us taxpayers. An able 38-year-old body should not have the right to dodge work and collect benefits. Play the clip.
That's some bull. Nelson Scott is on the verge of losing access to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP. He is 38, not disabled, doesn't have any kids, doesn't go to school, and doesn't have a job. Those are just some of the reasons he is no longer eligible for SNAP benefits. How much did SNAP help you?
It helped me a lot. I get $292 a month.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture crackdown is led by President Trump, who signed the One Big Beautiful Bill into law in July. The government shutdown stalled the November 1st deadline for implementation. However, these changes are still coming up.
We help.
Signe Anderson is a senior director of nutrition advocacy with the Tennessee Justice Center.
Because of rules like this, we can see individuals that are going to be forced to skip meals.
She points out senior citizens and children between the age of 15 and 18 will be most impacted. Rick Williams is a conservative political analyst.
A 15 or 16-year-old can take care of themselves at home while you go work. There's no reason you can't be working. There are plenty of jobs out there.
Scott tells me, as a convicted felon, getting a job isn't easy.
I will get one if y'all give me one. Y'all be felony friendly and hire us.
Believe it or not, he's not looking for a job. There is companies out here that will hire felons. He made the bed that he sleeps in. Now all of a sudden he's a victim. There is plenty of jobs out here that will hire his felony ass. It might not be the most desirable job, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. In my personal opinion, he is using SNAP as a lifestyle. He is a grown man that needs to apply himself. He doesn't need a handout, he needs a hand up. I'm a felon, and it has never stopped me from being successful. There's plenty of places out there that will hire him. He needs to pick himself up by the bootstraps like many other people have. And the best thing that ever happened to him is them passing this regulation, which will force him to go and do just that, apply himself. Go out there, be resilient. Go out there and do for yourself, man. Between his personal decisions that put him in this situation, he is not a victim. He broke the law and put himself in the jail and made himself a felon. And the government that creates these dependency programs that hurt black folks in America, the greatest thing that happened to them is passing this new regulation. And this will force him to be a man and get off his ass. This is ridiculous. And there's a lot of people on there milking the system. And guess what? Who's paying for it? Me and you, taxpayers. It's ridiculous. He doesn't need it. I'm all for people that actually need it. He doesn't need it. Maybe he needed it for a short period of time, but just like they passed this regulation, now it's time for him to get off his ass and go do something. Anyway, for more mean tweet comments.
Okay, if you notice, it was said that, you know, your children, 15, 16, 17, they can stay at home. You know, most states allow from 12 years old and up to be able to stay at home by themselves. So there's no excuse. You know, they're making excuses. Well, I don't have money for a babysitter. Really? For a 15-year-old? Really? For a 14-year-old? Really? For a 16-year-old, 17? You don't, they can stay home by themselves so you can go out and work, you know? And then this person saying, because I'm a felon. Look, I've never been in prison, but I know people who's been in prison. I know people who's been charged with a felon, and they work. It's if you're going to use that as an excuse, or you're not. They work. They don't use it as an excuse. They take care of their family. You know, they know they made a mistake. They're now taking care of their family and trying to be something for themselves in their life. You know, so you can't use the felon thing as an excuse. There's plenty of places that will hire you, and no more excuses. These people, they expect us, the taxpayer, to pay their way. No, that's unheard of. That's not how it works.
Listen to what she says, and this is like a prime example of this is a SNAP benefit person.
I just wanted to make a post because sorry, I was crying a little bit. But I receive SNAP benefits. I don't know, I'm a little embarrassed to say that, I guess, but it is what it is. And I have my 9-month-old and my 2-year-old down here, and I have my husband, the father of these boys, and we just got married a month ago, and he's in between jobs, and, you know, we haven't had any income coming in for the last couple months, and the only thing that gets us by when we're low on money like that is just knowing that at least we have food, you know, and a roof over our table or over our heads. But I just got confirmation, and I'm seeing everything being posted about it now, that SNAP benefits won't be coming in for November, which is really scary because even when he was working before and we received SNAP benefits, with the cost of groceries, we would go through them. We got $700 a month, which sounds like a lot, and it got us by. It got us by, but we'd always run out.
See, this has been planned since back in September. of last year of people losing their going to be losing their SNAP benefits. And now where we in May, you heard about the 400,000 people in Arizona that lost their SNAP benefits, in Illinois, and it's happening in other states. I think there's like 9 or 10 states that it's happening to, but no one paid attention to it. No one paid attention. It's been said since last September, and it started happening in November, December, and now it's on a bigger scale. But people were warned. They said, go out and work 20 hours a week. Even if you just got to volunteer. That's all you had to do. You didn't have to work 40 hours. Go out and volunteer, you know. Show us 5 applications where you applied for a job, you know, things like that. But a lot of people didn't do that because they just assumed they wasn't going to lose it, and the taxpayers were going to keep paying for them because they felt that they were entitled, and, you know, we owed them that, you know. Many more people, thousands upon thousands, are going to be losing their SNAP benefits. Now, the only thing, some people need it. You know, some people actually work, but they're not making enough to make ends meet to pay to feed their kids. Some people need it. They're disabled. Some vets need it. You know, some people actually need it, but then there's other people that don't, and they just don't want to work.
My SNAP benefits were cut. My situation hasn't changed at all. But now I have half of what I did. I don't know how I barely made it through last month. I have no idea how I'm going to get through this month. Still.
Well, now look, some elderly people, and I don't know, I can't go by her gray hair that she's an elder, because there's a lot of younger people that have gray hair nowadays. But some elderly people that are on Social Security and they're not getting enough of Social Security, they may need that assistance. They may need that. You know, it seems like she's by herself. She may need that assistance if she's, you know, getting a smaller amount on Social Security and she has no other benefits. But on the flip side, what is she going to do? She can go out and work, even part-time, you know, if she to buy extra food. You know, you go out and get a job. What am I going to do? You do what everyone else does. You go out and get a job if you're able-bodied. If you're able, if you have no disability and you're able-bodied, you go out and get a job, whether it be full-time or part-time. There's a lot of people at her age that are working. I see people in all sorts of places working because they have to make ends meet. They don't feel sorry for themselves. They do what they have to do.
Still unemployed. I don't know what I'm going to do. They literally cut my benefits in half.
Here's what you do. Start going out today and apply at places. Go to different places and apply for jobs at different places. That's what you do.
So I am supposed to be able to eat on $180. And I realize it's not supposed to cover my budget for the full month, but let me tell you, $298 went a lot further than $180.
Sounds like she just needs a part-time job, and even a spare-time job. She just needs to make up $100 and some, right?
New SNAP restrictions go into play across Florida today. Starting today, if you rely on SNAP benefits, you can't use your EBT card to purchase anything in this cart.
Literally, now I'm being told what I can buy and what I can't buy. And I don't think that's right. I couldn't even get Arizona V8 juice or Welch's juice with my food stamp. Like, we should be able to choose. Because all food is healthy. It's whether or not you indulging.
No, all food is not healthy. Junk food is not healthy. Why do you think people get cancer, diabetes, and heart disease, and high cholesterol, kidney failure, and a whole bunch of other ailments? It's from the bad, unhealthy food. All food is not healthy.
They shouldn't be able to tell you that. They should. Yeah, my sister too.
Danielle Grant is starving.
You know, I'm trying to see if I can get some food because we literally don't have anything to eat today or tomorrow. So we're gonna try to make ends meet, and we can. Heard things before, but it's like they're not gonna let people starve. That's ridiculous, you know. But it's like no, that's literally like what's happening.
Archie Moore has 2 young kids to feed and $3 in his SNAP account. He says positivity keeps him going.
You gotta have a strong mind, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong.
Others, like Sonia Sastre, are feeling the pressure without SNAP. It's affecting her mentally.
Depression, they give me stress. I'm already stressed out because I usually get them in the third. And they send me a text saying that that's not going to be late. So that means that can be anything. What?
So first of all, if you want junk food and snacks, you're not starving. You just want junk food and snacks. You're not starving. You're starved for real food, not snacks. Now, as promised, watch the end. I'm going to, most of you already know what I'm going to share, but a lot of people don't know what I'm going to share. But hopefully they get it. Please watch it. Okay, I just wanted to, let me bring this up. The SNAP program, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, keyword nutrition. The Webster's Dictionary definition of nutrition is defined as the act or process of nourishing or being nourished, referring to the sum of the processes by which an organism, like a plant or animal, takes in and utilizes food and nutrient substance necessary for growth, maintenance, and repair. Nutrition is positive. It's needed for good growth, maintenance, and repair. Breaks down to these key meanings: the process, the series of processes by which a living organism assimilates food and uses it for growth and the replacement of worn or injured tissues. The nourishment, food itself, that which provides sustenance or promotes growth and healthy growth of your cells, of your organ, of your tissues, not the growth as far as body fat. Your cookies, donuts, ice cream, cakes, potato chips, pretzels, soda, all that crap does not provide the healthy growth. It provides body fat gain, that type of growth. It provides diabetes, cancer, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, kidney failure. Your junk food that you're crying about that you can't buy with your SNAP benefits is making you unhealthy. The SNAP program is a nutritional program meant to buy nutritional food, like your meats, your vegetables, your fruit, your eggs, your whole grain bread, those type of things. Nuts, healthy snacks, not processed foods, not junk food, healthy food. But now, a lot of people's benefits are going to be reduced or eliminated as of this month. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. I would really appreciate it. Thank you again for watching.